Have you ever wanted to build muscle, but every time you go to the gym, you feel like the work you're putting in doesn't quite match the results? And the results you do get take way too long to show? Well, according to tnation.com, there are strength training methods designed to help build muscle more effectively and up to 37% faster. Time under tension, or TUT for short, and progressive overload are two natural techniques for building rapid muscle growth. There are two mechanisms to gaining muscle: mechanical tension and metabolic stress. Now, the purpose of this speech is to inform you on effective methods for building muscle mass. But before we get into the actual methods, let's understand the mechanisms a little bit better. So, if you're ever lifting heavy weights and feel like your muscles are about to fall off of your bones, then you're experiencing mechanical tension. Mechanical tension is the type of force that tries to stretch a material. So in strength training, we like to say that the force is the weights and the material is your muscles, of course. If you're ever really targeting a specific muscle group and you get a burning sensation and a triumphant feeling of achievement, then you're experiencing metabolic stress. Now, metabolic stress is a physiological process that occurs during the exercise, which leads to metabolic accumulation in muscle cells. Now that we have a better understanding of the mechanisms, let's discuss the actual methods. The first method would be time under tension. According to mensjournal.com, TUT is commonly used in strength and conditioning training and bodybuilding. Essentially, it refers to how long a muscle is under strain during a set. By putting a muscle under longer bouts of strain, it causes extensive muscle breakdown, leading to better muscle growth. There are 6 steps to TUT. First step is beware the lockout. Don't spend the majority of your rep in the locked position, as this is the easiest portion of the exercise. So to demonstrate, an example would be sitting at the top of your push-up forever in a day. That's not what we want. Step 2 would be to maintain a steady tempo. So basically your tempo should be kept in seconds per rep. So if we're employing the 2 to 4 to 0 second ratio, we'd have 2 seconds lifting, 4 seconds lowering, and 0 seconds being the pause. To demonstrate that, it would be, we start in the down position, and we go up 2 seconds. 1, 2. Go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, 0 seconds being the pause. Step 3, spend the majority of your movement in the lowering portion. During this movement, your muscles are slowly stretching. By going slow while lowering, you're causing your muscles to work hard, which is what we want. So as we see in step 2, we employed the 2 to 4 to 0 second ratio, so 2 seconds lowering. And then as you can see, we had 4 seconds. Well, 2 seconds lifting and 4 seconds lowering. Step 4, focus on form. Now, when you're doing longer sets, it's easy for fatigue to set in and compromise form. Avoid that at all costs. We want to keep our form the same way throughout the workout. So if we start in the down position of a push-up, we have hands shoulder width apart, elbows tucked, abs contracted. We want to do the entire workout the same way from start to finish, no matter if we're tired or not. All right. Step 5, use drop sets to help you. Drop sets are simply after each set that you do, you drop the weight a bit so you can continue with the workout effectively. Step 6, maintain high intensity. Like any workout, it won't work unless you keep the intensity up. All right. It must be challenging if you actually want to see proper results. All right. Now, TUT training isn't the only method, though. Another method for building muscle mass is progressive overload. Progressive overload is essentially a principle. This principle involves continually increasing the demands on the musculoskeletal system to make gains in muscle size, strength, and endurance. Simply put, in order to get bigger and stronger, you must make your muscles continually at that, make your muscles work harder than what they're used to. Now, according to bodybuilder.com, progressive overload has 5 steps of its own. First step, increase the resistance. All right. The only way for your muscles to get bigger is by adding more weight than they can easily handle. Step 2, increase your reps. As you go through your workout, remember to up the repetitions to give yourself more of a challenge. Step 3, increase the volume. Now, volume is simply sets multiplied by reps multiplied by resistance. By adding more sets, you're making progressively greater demands on your muscle tissue. Step 4, increase the frequency. That's simple. You just increase the amount of times weekly that you target a specific muscle group. And step 5, decrease the rest time between sets. Now, basically what this means is the more time you spend resting, you allow lactic acid to kick in. All right? By decreasing that rest time, you keep the intensity up and it keeps the muscle active. Now, in conclusion, there are many methods to gaining muscle mass effectively. Today, I shared 2 of them with you. Time under tension and progressive overload present a greater challenge on the muscle. This, in turn, causes the muscle to break down and rebuild themselves. After rebuilding, the muscles come back stronger, and the more you do the workouts, you will see the size gain as well. Hope this information has been helpful to you. Make good gains and have a great day.